Hey everybody, this is Cyrock Omega, and welcome back to another, probably gonna be a one-off of Hearts of Iron 4. Last time, Steve was Germany and attacked Ireland and failed, so now we're playing as the Allies. He'll be the UK, I'm France, and Chris is Poland, and we're gonna do our best to not die. So, let's get this little tutorial for Steve going and hope he doesn't fail terribly. Abysmal. Music's already gone. Yeah, okay. Get the sound going. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Steve just left.
Alright, I'll cut the stream then.
No, he's on his way back.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna start immediately going for defensive stuff.
I wouldn't.
No?
I would rush the government reform tree.
Like, how quickly does the... like, exactly does stuff get bad? Like, strengthen government?
It takes a year once you activate strengthen government to be able to do defensive stratagems, which is the most important thing you have to do.
Okay. Doesn't actually say, like, that you do much, but whatever.
It's the most important thing because it removes disjointed government, which is crippling you. Just take a look at that national...
I mean, if they can't get past the front, like our borders, then it surrender limit doesn't matter.
I think they will eventually, though.
I mean, if we just make an impenetrable wall, I will take your word for you, though.
Yeah, you'll have once you hit the strength in government, then rush the defensive tree, make all your walls. You should have enough time to do it.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing you need to do is you need to fix the disjointed government, because just look at how bad that national spirit is.
Yeah, I mean, it's... yeah, as long as they don't, like, actually get into France, though. Well, you know, whatever. Inverted Fire, how's it going?
Yeah, you will not be able to gather political power while you have a disjointed government. Your stability takes a hit, which is important. And the most important thing is the surrender limit, minus 50%.
Yeah.
Meaning that if Germany gets around, which they probably will because they will go through Belgium, you lose when they take Paris.
I know. Gotta meet them in Belgium.
Also, there's a good chance that if you end up in a war early, you'll be fighting a civil war because of disjointed government.
Oh, we're not going to a war early. We're gonna do things historically and sell out the Czechs harder than Steve did.
Oh man, I didn't sell them out. I defended them.
Awfully. Terribly. Abysmally.
Hey, those Nazis weren't supposed to come through. They weren't supposed to try to get through my forts. I told them, hey, stay back.
Attention.
Unfortunately, they didn't listen.
I wonder why.
We're doing this historically. So, and you can't go monarchist as France, not yet. Steve is Britain. I'm France. Chris is Poland.
Attention.
Alright.
Okay, I think I rushed the political tree.
I'm gonna unpause for... oh, hold on. Yeah, we're doing things pretty historically here. So Steve learns how to play the game and doesn't try and defend his border with tanks like he did as Czechoslovakia and invade Ireland as he did as Germany.
Oh my god, I still can't believe you did that.
I still think that was...
it was the worst.
Gardez vos rangs.
World War II would never have happened.
Exactly, and you lost.
Never happened.
Well, you know, if you were the winner, you probably would have been pretty happy if it had happened.
No, I mean, if that actually happened, though...
oh yeah, if that happened, it sure as hell wouldn't have happened.
Like, just
because
murdered
Because Germany would be the greatest disgrace on the world.
It would be
like,
the biggest embarrassment.
Yeah.
If they invaded Ireland and failed.
Even more embarrassing than the Russo-Japanese War.
No, the thing is that
No, that's pretty.
Steve
That's pretty.
didn't kill Ireland because he was bad at it. He tried to, but he failed.
Aux ordres.
Miserably.
All right.
Gardez vos rangs. Gardez vos rangs. Écoutez.
Yeah. He didn't know how to do it, a naval invasion, for one.
I knew how to do it. I knew how to order one. But I forgot that it took time to get all supplies there.
Attention.
So by the time I sent it, Ireland had already pretty much built up enough troops to defend the area. They only had 3 to start with, but I was stuck behind, so. By the time I got there, the fighting Irish had
Gardez vos rangs.
put up a fight. They won.
Attention.
Yeah, he did it real bad.
Aux ordres.
And
Attention. Aux ordres. Gardez vos rangs. Pareil.
Okay, so, Steve.
Should I invest more in motorized or
You have rubber, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, I have lots of resources. Resources is not going to be an issue, at least for a while.
Attention.
But
Generally, if you can invest in motorized, you should invest in motorized.
okay, that's what I'm going to do.
And all my dudes are like armor officers. Weird. Trickster.
Oh, armor officers?
Yeah. I don't want my... Okay.
I thought De Gaulle was like one of the few who
Yeah, he's got that.
took tanks seriously.
He took them very seriously.
Yeah,
and he does have that modifier, but so does Alphonse Gion.
Well, I think the thing is less that France didn't have command generals who were capable of using tanks. It's that de Gaulle was the only one who thought they needed to modernize their tanks.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, actually.
And unfortunately, the only person who listened to him was Hitler.
Yeah. No, Hitler, yeah, I remember that, yeah. Hitler apparently, like, was inspired by his tank thing.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone knows how, but it seems incredibly likely that de Gaulle's report on the state of the French military, and particularly modernizing their tactics, was leaked to Germany. Because within the year after de Gaulle released that report in France and everyone ignored him, Hitler put in place every single suggestion that de Gaulle made. And it really, really did speed up France's surrender. Because they just blitzed through everything with no resistance.
Gardez vos rangs.
Much like they had an exact roadmap on how to do it.
Yeah, that sounds like it was just straight up leaked.
I want to put de Gaulle in charge of the most important front, but I probably have better people for that.
Aux ordres.
Hey, I got my research all set up.
Pareil. Pareil. Aux ordres. Attention.
Vision of great. Fan of that one. Not an offensive line.
Okay, some factories built.
Alright, yeah, gotta build stuff. And when I do finally get extended Imagino, how many forts does that do again?
Not enough to realistically hold off the Germans.
Yeah, is it like 3 or was it like up to 7?
It's a decent amount, but they'll still push through.
Yeah. I should
From
build
my
some
experience, your biggest problem is the Alpine line.
of those. Maybe. Okay, let's... Couple billion factories around.
God.
Okay, Steve. Another thing to keep in mind as Great Britain is that because of, how horrible World War I was, you have a pretty sizable debuff to your recruitable population.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever your conscription law is, you lose 25% of the potential people.
Okay.
How you get rid of that is you get rid of it by going through the, where is it?
I think general rearmament.
It's actually in home defense.
Let's see. It's in home defense?
There are two ways to do it. There is one way, home defense, in which
Attention.
the one you take is Military Training Act, or in global defense, it's every man will do his duty.
Let's see. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I see that.
Attention.
Yeah, so the one in global defense, you take a pretty sizable stability hit doing it, but there's no real requirements for it. You can do it whenever you want. The Military Training Act, you don't take a stability hit, but you have to wait for world tension to reach 50%. So that's something to keep in mind.
Aux ordres. Gardez vos rangs.
Okay.
Écoutez. Gardez vos rangs.
Bringing all my colonial forces home, because that's... Well,
Yeah,
not
so
all of them. A lot of them.
I think my plan basically right now is I'm going to be going down the limited rearmament path for those first 3. Or maybe even not. I don't think I need the Royal Tank Regiment right now. Wait a minute.
Attention.
Or I might just go straight to home after doing limited rearmament. Because what I wanted was the extra factories.
Vision template isn't actually that bad.
Ah, I see. Then the Shadow Scheme is next for those 2.
Shadow Scheme is good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do limited rearmament then Shadow Scheme. Because that will give me 4 military factories.
Okay, my army is a travesty.
Oh, good luck.
Okay. Alright, how, do you think much longer before we wanna, start up?
I think I'm ready.
Right. You guys good?
Yep.
Actually,
Yeah.
gonna speed down 1,
Only thing I
but
need to do
then
is
we
assign
unpause.
divisions.
Gardez vos rangs.
And, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have borders.
Aux
Okay,
ordres.
I think I'm gonna start pumping out submarines.
Well, don't lose Danzig then.
Well, that wasn't the plan.
Paré.
Nope. That would be not a good plan.
Aux ordres.
You might even say, yeah.
Pareil.
Alright. I still need to learn what the hell navies do. Thankfully, that's not my problem so much. Well, I definitely need to get those going in Mediterranean, though.
Yeah, the navies are probably, I honestly, that's part of the game I struggle with the most.
Yeah.
There's just a lot to keep in mind when you're putting those ships together. Oh, Italy's already going for Ethiopia.
Yeah, always. They start at war.
King George died.
Already?
He just died. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, great. Now I got Edward.
Actually, this is the second fastest I've seen him die. When I was playing Britain last, he died on like January 10th.
I've been watching a dude play as Italy and try and form communist Roman Empire. What's up, Poop? So, trying to get a little bit.
Empire.
Yeah, the communist Roman Empire, yeah. I'm getting a little bit of a better understanding of how the hell to do AV stuff.
Yeah, Italy's not ideology locked, so they can do whatever they want as whatever ideology they want. The only thing they can only do as fascist is join the Axis.
That's pretty cool.
I wonder if there's a way I could get to war with Lithuania early.
You're gonna try to go after Lithuania?
Well, if I could become the Commonwealth.
Oh. That might make you be a little bit more able to withstand. Maybe.
Get some more manpower, yeah. If you don't give up Memel, go to war a little bit sooner.
Gardez vos rangs.
Hmm.
Pareil.
Maybe I rush fascism, then rush back to democracy.
I don't know if any of that would be rushing.
I'm not sure if that's helpful.
Alright, so remilitarization of Rhineland. I guess we kind of gotta let it happen.
You can contest it.
You want this to end right now?
Well, you two could probably actually beat Germany if you played it well, but there's a chance that they might back down.
So, Steve, I guess this is a question.
Call.
This is a question for you then, Steve. I will go into civil war, and I will cry.
Chris, I like to imagine you like sitting down, not you personally, but the guy sitting down and like pitching this idea to like his advisors that we're gonna rush fascism and then go back to democracy. He's like, guys, it makes sense to think about it for a little bit, you know.
I think I give it a shot. I mean, what the hell, right? I mean, I'm screwed either way.
And those are the exact words he said, explaining this to his advisors.
Then one of the dudes is like, "Look, we do like war with Germany isn't inevitable." So, Steve, do you want to fight right now?
No.
Then you don't.
Okay.
Then you guys don't.
Issue a diplomatic objection.
Okay. No, we don't want to fight now, I don't think. Right?
Well, too late. We're not.
I know, yeah, but we wouldn't want to anyway.
I mean,
right?
Germany, this is easily the weakest point that Germany's in.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
they have no one on, like, they have 5 divisions on their border. Only one in the place that they just demilitarized.
Yeah.
I had the option to basically rush to Frankfurt.
Hmm.
You definitely could have done.
Yeah.
Well, too late now.
Well, yeah, that's. I
Actually,
wish
I
you,
think
if you had considered it a little bit longer, if you would have actually wanted to, we could have done it, but.
Yeah, well, I was mainly going historically, so that was my main.
Okay.
Pareil.
We could try that next time, though, maybe.
Hmm.
There might be another time today.
Hmm.
Like, this could be over.
We've only got
really
like 2.5 hours.
It goes really badly.
I mean, even if I do capitulate, I'm still in the game. Free France is a thing.
Okay. So how does that work if you both get destroyed?
Where government's in exile, I think if a player loses all of their territory and if they capitulate and lose all their territory, they're out. France specifically can still continue going as Free France.
Okay, that makes sense because yeah, it wouldn't be very much fun to play, is it? If, like half the time.
It's not very much fun to play as Free France.
Oh, really? What can you do?
Gardez vos rangs.
Hopefully after the DLC it will be.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited for that DLC. And
Attention.
I'm really excited to check out the new Spanish Civil War.
Écoutez.
Naturally.
Have you watched anything about that?
I watched a little bit about Portugal.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen the Portugal one. But the Spain one looks really interesting. It's a huge focus tree.
Gardez vos rangs.
And basically, the way they were talking about it, like if you look over here at the Spanish Civil War now, like it basically just becomes a free for all like immediately. Whereas in real life, like the first like months of the war, basically nothing happened. We were just angrily looking at each other. So, like the game's actually made it so that happens. Instead of just being immediately, you know, pretty much overwhelmed. Honestly, though, when Franco took my tanks, that's when I was really good. You know, I spent so much time building those tanks just to get one over him. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Didn't realize that. Fires. Give refuge to German sign. Yes. Oh, I should be safe enough.
No, you should have hired somebody.
Yeah, I know, that's why it's, yeah. That's the next one. Second London Naval Conference.
Aux ordres.
I'll say this though, Republican Spain somehow wins this, we'll be in a much better position.
Attention.
Yeah, that's generally how it goes.
I mean, long term. I
Well,
doubt
then you
we'd
don't have
even.
to worry as much about your southern border. How often can unexpected things happen with the historic focus on?
Rarely.
More often than you'd think, though.
Attention. Aux ordres.
And how do you mean exactly? Like, what? To what degree are you thinking, Steve?
Attention.
Well, I mean, would we see like, I don't know, like you know, like normally we play, we'll like look up like
Attention.
at some point or someplace, we'll notice something really different. Like maybe China
Aux ordres.
controls now, like Vietnam or something.
I don't know. I haven't actually played with historical that much.
Yeah, neither have I. So I generally play it with it
Attention.
off because it's usually funnier things happen, more interesting things. Not more interesting, but more unexpected. Of course, that would have prevented King Edward VIII. God damn it.
You getting villas too?
No. It's just that George had to go and fly
Aye.
right away. Didn't he, like,
Yeah,
instead of getting stability, I would be destabilizing everything.
Pareil. Écoutez.
You guys know if there's a way to turn off the day-night cycle?
Oh yeah.
Really
Just click on that. So there are kind of 6 buttons in the lower right-hand corner. Of those 6, click the button that has the crescent and the sun.
Okay. Oh.
Surprised you kept that on this whole time.
No, I've had it on the whole time, man.
It's a good idea,
cool,
but it looks cool, but it's also
it's really distracting. Especially when you're playing it at any higher speed.
Yeah, I think it's important if you're like doing a bunch of Air Force stuff to know that, but I'm not very good with that, so.
I'm surprised that it's that's the default too. Okay. What do I want as my first advisor or whatever? Oh. Silent workhorse, definitely.
Pareil. Aux ordres.
So, Chris, any word on Lithuania?
I'm still working on the fascist revolution.
Ooh,
I'd really be surprised if you have enough time to actually form Commonwealth and then become democratic again.
Ooh.
We'll see.
So I can get rid of King Edward.
Yes.
Should I?
Yes, you should.
Okay. Bye. Bye, Edward.
Good old King Eddie.
Écoutez.
Ooh.
Pareil.
God save King George. Oh my God. Ability.
Gardez vos rangs. Attention.
Alright, turn the speed up one more.
Go ahead.
Gardez vos rangs.
Steve, have you set up any fronts in like Africa or anything? Like you may want to get some guys along your Ethiopian border.
France wants to join the Allies. No. Okay, here we go. Yeah, one sec. Let me pause it real quick.
Thanks in government.
You say get some guys down in Africa?
Yeah, like if you could just take care of Italy, so at the very least you don't like everyone that you have in Africa, just put on your Italian, like the Ethiopian border.
Yeah.
At the very least, so they don't take your stuff.
Somebody queue up some research real quick.
Maybe put a couple on your border with Libya. I mean, I've got like 15 dudes on my front with them, so I can take them pretty quickly. If you want to just make sure they don't push into Egypt.
Okay, so yeah, go to Ethiopia.
Yeah, send most of your dudes to Ethiopia.
We don't
Maybe,
have
like,
a lot of troops down there, though. I'll warn you.
I mean, you really don't. Like, you can allocate your troops where you want. It may not. Hopefully, I will be in a good enough position that you being in Europe to help me fight will be worthwhile, and it won't just be a Dunkirk
shit show.
damnation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm completely wasting my time here.
Yeah, I know, we're doomed.
No, I don't need to go fascist. I just need to wait for world tension to hit 10%.
Yeah. Oh, 10%. Wow. Yeah, do it.
And your advisor says, "We've been trying to tell you this, sir." Sir.
Alright, you can unpause when you're ready, Chris.
I'm ready.
Alright.
Cool.
Let's go.
Now, I thought it was
Well,
like 25% for non-aligned, but I guess...
It's 50%.
Oh.
But I get a national spirit really early that lowers it by 40%.
Wow.
Yeah, I really should have been looking at that.
The militarism?
Revanchism.
Oh, revanchism. Wow,
Oh, man. God damn it.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
And the only difference is the defensive versus the militarism.
And I can get both defensive and militarism, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They're not mutually exclusive. What the hell?
Attention.
So I got the Ethiopian borders.
Okay, cool.
I wouldn't say secure.
No, that's fine. That's more than
I have people on it.
That's more than Italy is going to have
standing.
on there.
I still need to get the
Oh,
Libyan border secure.
Just put like
having
two.
Wait, what?
Just put like two there. I've got the Western Front covered pretty well.
Okay, you just need two over there then?
I mean, enough to hold it, like 2 or 4.
Okay.
Having
I'm gonna try to
people in
send some more troops down here, actually.
Having people in Gibraltar is a good idea.
I already have some people in Gibraltar. I mean, one guy, but...
And it's... Did you change its name to Gibraltar Defense Force?
No, it starts with that.
It's a special... It's a special division template.
Yeah.
Okay, gonna unpause.
And it's not a very good one either. You look at it.
Is that just because you're expecting Spain to be a problem?
Well, it's because if you leave it undefended, Italy will naval invade
Oh, yeah,
it,
Italy
and that's
will do it.
really bad.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to lose Gibraltar. That cuts us off from pretty much the entire nation. I mean, believe me, playing as Spain and sending, you know, basically I had some troops that were, you know, stuck in Bilbao. So, thinking that Britain would be nice, I told them to get in a boat and go to the other side of the country.
Aux ordres.
But it wasn't nice, so they went all the way around Africa. And up through the canal, Suez Canal, through the Mediterranean, and got there just as the war was ending.
Nice.
They're just waiting for him the whole time. Option. Not enough equipment.
Does strengthen government get rid of the Matignon agreements as well? No, no, it just goes away on its own. Okay. Oh no, that was something else. That was something else. I chose to not be. I think I talked with the communists a little.
Talk to the communists?
Yeah.
I usually just let them. I usually just tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, here, 1 sec. Be right back.
Pareil. Attention. Attention.
Yeah, I'm not liking the Italian front.
Yeah, the Italian front's a huge problem.
Have there.
From
None right now.
From what I've seen, most of the time, when France falls, it's because of the Italian front.
Écoutez.
Actually may put more dudes on there than the Maginot. Balance it out. Oh, dude. You.
Pareil.
I'm gonna turn down the speed while Steve is gone. I don't know what kind of pop-ups he might be getting.
Turns out it's actually really easy for Poland to go fascist.
Go figure.
Huh?
Lagging today.
Yeah, I noticed that. I clicked on an advisor and it took like half a minute to take effect.
There we go. Can't do defensive stratagems, so defensive focus.
Paré. Paré. Écoutez. Paré.
If I can get some anti-tank in my units, that'd be pretty nice. Don't know if my factory output would let me time. Alright.
Okay, let's pretend that awkward fascist phase never happened.
That everyone in Germany. And it's far more interesting in the earlier phases when you're not doing something historical, and either is other people, either are.
Yeah, you don't know what's gonna happen. So.
Even a
Because
little
you
thing that
really-
doesn't make much of a difference can at least be interesting.
Attention.
Excavation.
Attention. Écoutez. Écoutez.
Come on. You're just lagging a lot.
Écoutez. Gardez vos rangs. Aux ordres.
Ah, damn, I can't put George Orwell.
What?
No. You have to be communist to put Orwell.
Division defense sounds pretty good. Funny, because of the focus that I did, I get a dude that's better and at lower cost. That does the same thing as someone else.
Hmm.
Same with offense. Yeah, letting them strike probably would have been better. A little more communism wouldn't have been a big deal. I am lacking in guns.
Backing in guns?
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
Écoutez.
Non-aggression pact with Poland. I heard they were flirting with fascism, then kind of gave it up for no reason. Imagine him walking in, like the president or whatever, walking into like the meeting room and being like, "Gentlemen, I'm feeling spicy."
So, Chris, what's your goal right now?
Get strong, so not die.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, it's not really too much of a deviation between being like, aggressive and getting more manpower, while also being defensive against Germany. Like, he's getting Lithuania, and then he would even get cores on East Prussia.
Yep.
Which means even more manpower.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like people in the 1930s were like, yeah, you know, now that they're calling themselves the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, not a big fan of that whole German thing.
Be right back.
And 1,030 days for to work on my focus. My
Yep.
Military focus. I really got to get the defensive stratagems. I think that no.
Yep, that's the one.
That's the one that gets rid of it. Okay. Yeah, that's the victors in the Great War.
Once you get defensive stratagems, you can take army reform.
Cool.
Have you done fortification focus yet?
No, right now I'm doing levy en masse so that I could actually get guns. Like, all of my dudes are pretty much sitting at about half equipment, maybe 2/3 equipment.
Yeah.
So I want to get at least... That will decrease the cost of infantry equipment, so I really, really need that. I will definitely be doing fortification next. Because I'm sitting at... I have a 28,000 gun deficit. The complete opposite of a 21 gun salute.
Now they've all.
Stalin's purging.
Yo, we be purging, Stalin once said, as he killed a man. I didn't know that the US did intervention in Asia so quickly.
Okay, sorry about that.
Écoutez.
So few guns. I'm just looking at the Italians. Every man having a gun. Like, I seriously feel like I'm armed more with baguettes than I am guns right now.
Every soldier receives one.
Baguette?
One baguette.
Yeah.
The bakeries are working overtime, but they still don't have enough arms to...
Baguettes and circuses.
Okay, I need someone to do something that raises world tension.
Yet another thing you've said to your advisor.
I need someone out there say something mean about someone else.
Now we just need to wait for someone to start a war somewhere.
I think need that more than many things.
Okay, Greater Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. That'll do it.
Yep.
Oh, God, yeah.
Pareil. Aux ordres. Pareil.
Making 32 guns a day. That's pretty incredible considering I have 8 factories doing it. It's like... That's less than 3 guns from each factory a day. They don't have the excuse of the Spanish that they have to have their, they have to have their 5 naps a day. It should be hopped up on, like, the French should be hopped up on calories, or no, no, bread, all those, I'm totally blanking on all the words, right?
Carbohydrates?
Yeah, they should, all those carbs. Like, they should be making at least 4 guns. But I'm
So how many guns are you
retired.
making per day?
What?
How many guns are you making per day?
33.19 now.
Oh, shit.
51.99.
Yeah, see? Even the Poles. They know that there's a problem going on here.
Écoutez.
I would rather die than fight in le war.
Gardez vos rangs.
Let's see how the U.S. Probably what we're doing. Any innovations.
France definitely does need more interesting things to be doing at this point, if you want to go democratic. Those sneaky Poles want army access. What could they be up to?
Actually, I gave you army access.
Whatever. What could they be up to?
Poland is the real threat.
Germany, we must fight together against the dangerous Poles. Yeah, that's good. Let us Damn, he is a bad guy. They say mean things about your dog.
Decisions. I'm gonna go tell the Dutch to stop trading with Germany.
Yo, alright. They're making guns faster now. Probably. 46.99 a day.
Gardez vos rangs.
What? Huh. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's nice.
Yeah.
That the desert's impassable.
Yep.
Didn't realize that. I was wondering why I couldn't secure that border when I was like, oh. Just a little tiny piece.
Chinese United Front, very cool. FDR was watching the Hindenburg explode and was like, nope, we're going neutral.
Okay, there we go. Marco Polo Bridge incident. That's what I want.
Now you're like, oh yeah.
Getting tense, alright.
Sure, we think this will make you feel a little better. Ah, yes, world tensions increased. Oh, I found I can give Wales independence. Just
Do it.
Wales.
Don't. It would be a terrible idea.
No, that's a horrible idea.
You need all that sheep manpower.
world.
Yeah, I guess researching Marines is a good idea. Ah, Mr. Chamberlain.
They elected this guy. I hate him. Get rid of him. Wouldn't that be funny if it's like you are waiting to do the focus to get rid of him? So it's like 70 days after this dude is put in the prime minister. It's like, get rid of him.
I don't see any reason to keep Neville around.
There generally isn't. I mean, he gives you more factory output, but it's not enough that it makes that much of a difference.
Like 5%. Yeah, 5%. And that's not bad, but...
No, by no means.
Compared to minus 5% war support. Which...
Yeah.
We need. You know?
You be
what?
Consider whether we want to defend Czechoslovakia or not.
Considering how defending Czechoslovakia has gone for, yes.
Well, that's because you didn't know how to defend them.
You have to keep in mind that the first time we did that, it worked.
Yeah, because you didn't put tanks as your primary defense.
They weren't my primary defense. There were only like 5 tanks out there.
Well, they are trusting in you guys. Generally, the best idea is, if you can, to support Czechoslovakia, because there's the chance of the Ulster conspiracy firing if they don't fall.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah. So maybe we should just...
Yeah, I'm not feeling too bad about it right now. Hey, Amelia Earhart survived.
Oh, nice. And Italy hasn't joined yet. That's nice. I mean, they will probably by the time that fight.
Well, if you want to do something cheeky, you could always start exporting democracy to them.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. They have a pretty sizable democratic community too. Should we try to stage a coup in Italy?
You can do it.
I would, raise the...
Yeah, well, I mean that first, obviously, because right now they've moved to a coup. But if we could get Italy into a civil war, that could be really useful to us.
It would be historical. The Italian Civil War was a thing that happened.
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, I don't care about you.
How close? Like, Germany has not even done the Anschluss. Feels like it's taken a lot longer than...
We've also been playing it on a lower speed.
Kinda. Here and there. Like, this is not slow right now.
It should be coming pretty soon.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they do Anschluss next.
I think it is.
Well, this guy comes up.
We're at 2 land. No, it's not
Yeah,
right now, but there we go, 10%.
Awesome. Okay, let's get this started.
Bye, Neville. Okay, 17%.
And the Maginot, yeah. I think I could wait on that one. Let's actually get, no. Let's just do it to be safe.
I probably
no,
won't get it done before
no.
they demand Memel.
Gardez vos rangs.
Even just getting that bit of Lithuania, I can surround East Prussia and take Memel from them and then become
Where are you going?
the Commonwealth while
Gardez
I'm
vos
fighting.
Okay.
Gardez vos rangs. Attention. Pareil.
Czechoslovakia is doing the Sudetenland final fortification.
Yeah, so they're ready.
Actually not looking like a bad idea.
Yeah, we could join up with them.
I do have a cheeky army that's gonna head.
If you could get access.
I was thinking get
military
into Belgium.
Well, you could get military access through to Czechoslovakia and move your troops through me, since I already gave you.
Yeah.
And then you could support that weak spot.
I don't know. I don't really think I have enough guys to do that. Good turn. Up. Stop it. Get help. 1938 though.
Yeah, Germany's taking its time, but we'll see. They're about to change.
Then the Maginot. There's only 2 forts.
Coal liquidization.
And look at that, you got war support now.
A little bit.
Oh, they're still not going for it.
Nope. They're going for coal liquidization. What if Germany just never declares war? Like, it just never happens.
Like, when did they Anschluss them historically? Was that like 38?
I think it was 38. Have they been building the troops?
Pareil.
They've been
They
supporting
haven't
the
been
troops.
building troops.
Hmm.
Aux
I'm
ordres.
actually gonna bring some dudes off the Italian front.
Gardez vos rangs.
Bring them back up to Europe.
Pareil.
Republican Spain's not doing half bad.
Yeah, I mean, they lost the North, but they're winning the West.
You are almost always going to lose the North in this version of the Spanish Civil War. It's just too hard to defend. How's Yugoslavia? Modernized here. No longer steady as she goes.
Oh yeah. You should do Balkan Initiative to start putting pressure on them. If that's
Me?
what you want. Yeah.
Where is Balkan Initiative?
It's... where is it?
Oh, I see. Balkan Strategy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a few links down. That's in Reinforce the Empire, which I'm working on right now. So.
What did he call the leader of Yugoslavia?
What?
Did you call the... For a second, I thought you were talking about...
No, I was seeing what he's up to.
Okay. For a second, I thought you...
I said he's modernizing the Air Force.
I thought you said I thought you called him Thaddeus Cheekbones.
What? Where the fuck did you hear that?
I have no idea.
I think you just hallucinated.
Could be. I mean, I'm just
I
kind of
did
sitting
not.
here doing nothing.
Thaddeus Cheekbones.
That's a
Now that would be a name.
that's a great one. I need to write that down.
President Cheekbones.
Oh. So because it's a boring train ride, I was reading about Allied bombing campaigns on the train. And apparently the firestorm in Dresden was an accident.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't surprise me.
The one in Tokyo was completely on purpose and designed to kill as many civilians as possible.
Yeah, that's true.
But Dresden was an accident that was caused by a combination of British arrogance and American incompetence.
Hmm.
Well, the British were kind
Sounds very post-colonial.
Yeah.
Gardez vos
And
rangs.
if you want an example of just how incompetent the American bombers were,
Gardez vos rangs.
several of them missed Dresden and hit Prague instead.
Pareil.
Ugh.
That's fucked up.
Écoutez.
There is like quite a big distance
Yep.
between those two places.
Yeah, kind of like
Basically,
looking at the
yeah.
map here. There's the entire mountain range between them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, what's that down there? I don't know. It's the ground. Let's bomb it.
Looks like a city to me. Oh, there's only one city around here. It has to be the one.
Yeah, so basically the
Reminds me of
Royal-
City too.
the Royal Air Force and the US Air Force planned a massive bombing campaign of several Eastern German cities. The crown jewel being Dresden, because they believed a lot of Nazi propaganda that basically said that Dresden was the heart of the war effort.
Eh.
It probably wasn't.
Huh.
There was military industry in Dresden, but mostly the city was being used to take in refugees from the Eastern Front.
Ugh.
But the Reich claimed that Dresden was producing most of their, tanks and stuff, and that they even were working on a chemical weapons plant.
Well,
So,
Backfired.
yeah. So the Allies decided that they would bomb the shit out of it, except none of them had accurate maps. So they just guessed at where the strategic targets were, and they almost always guessed wrong. On top of that, the British decided that they were going to show off for the Soviets, and they were dropping way more bombs than necessary because they basically wanted to light up a big blaze so the Soviets would be too scared to invade them after the war. The US, for their part, expected the weather to be much worse than it was, so they upped their incendiary content to from 10% to 40%, expecting that none of their bombs would actually hit their mark. It wasn't that bad. So, most of their bombs did hit the mark. There was some pretty bad communication with the bombers about where their targets actually were. So basically, the US accidentally primed residential districts for ignition.
ooh.
Yeah, so
Oh, there's the answers.
Okay.
For it.
wonderful. When Goebbels heard about the firestorm, he made two demands of the Reich. One, that they abandon the Geneva Conventions on the Western Front. and 2, that Hermann Göring be crucified in the public square.
Well,
Deputy Führer Hermann Göring rejected both of those requests.
go figure.
So Goebbels settled for adding an extra 0 on the casualty report.
Ah.
Which didn't necessarily work out how he was hoping.
Okay, so John, what's the plan with Czechoslovakia?
I think we
I think you guys defend it.
yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it.
So when to start moving my army into your territory?
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to plan a naval invasion of Hamburg.
Of Hamburg?
Redeem yourself, Steve.
Maybe. Let's see.
I mean, it's something to consider.
Yeah. I mean, right now, I just don't have too many troops. I'm still building them up.
Attention.
I wouldn't exactly say it has a great chance of success, but, you know, it can divert troops away from Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
And give them some chance, and give the conspiracy a chance to fire.
Well, John, do you think your border is secure enough that you don't need any support from me on that border? Because I have 24 troops that are available to go right now, and that's it.
Écoutez.
I think you plan
I
a
am recruiting a lot.
yeah. I'd say plan a good invasion. Go for it.
Okay.
Go nuts.
Aux ordres.
So kooky.
Gardez vos rangs.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Attention.
let's do this nation.
Could you mute yourself for a second, Chris?
What?
I mean, it just sounded like you were rubbing all over your microphone.
Nope.
Don't do that, John.
What?
You
Gardez
don't
vos
rub
rangs.
all over your microphone.
Nope.
Well, I mean,
I
I
thought we were all
wasn't,
supposed to do
so...
Oh, something sounded like
Yeah, I heard that too. I don't know
Like-
what that was.
rubbing against plastic or something. Like that right there.
Oh, I was running my finger against the computer screen.
Yep, that's it. 1938.
Aux ordres.
Goddamn touch. I told him not to try with Germany. It's just unbelievable, man.
Écoutez.
The nerve of these people.
Gardez vos rangs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Keep going up, scrolling all the way up to my top of my decisions page and telling them,
Aux ordres.
God,
Oh, can you get rid of the disjointed government?
me?
No, John.
Oh,
Hold on a second.
Yugoslavia request sales of air.
Oh, is it? Those are decisions.
Shit.
No, it's the focus.
I will be able to, yes.
Okay.
Right now I'm doing some industrial stuff, but yeah, now I can do the defensive stratagems. Alright, most of my dudes do have guns.
Woo! Guns.
Making some additional forts in the south. In fact, I should make those the absolute priority. At least, defense-wise. Because, I mean, if we attack Germans when they attack the Czechs, Czechoslovaks, then we won't need to deal with the North Front a bit longer. Hopefully.
Well, it's worth a shot.
What?
I asked Germany for military access.
Yeah, let me just station this massive army on Berlin.
We just want to send some troops to Hamburg, you know? Just to hang out. Hamburg, a beautiful city. Don't mind me, I'm just going to park out some boats over here. So if you create an army group by accident, is there a way to get rid of the army group without losing all the armies within it? It's only one army in it, so I don't really need the army.
Yeah, you just like have that one selected and then right click anywhere else, like in the, like on a different army group. Just on like the part that doesn't have any of the other.
I got it.
There you go.
My fucking commander disappeared. And the naval invasion ended. God damn it.
Steve.
Yeah. Okay, actually, wait a minute. My commander now. Oh, five attack. That's... General Oliver.
Gardez vos rangs.
Okay. Here, I'm just gonna pause it while I get the naval invasion set back up.
Attention.
Okay. It is back. You have 70 days before the invasion's ready.
Aux ordres.
That should be more than enough time for it to prepare.
No, that's how long it'll take to prepare. 70. Which we shouldn't need to worry about.
Aux ordres. Pareil.
Ask for docking rights. He refused!
How
Are we
dare
supposed to
he?
park our boats in Hamburg without your permission, sir?
Alright.
Ooh, that's right. I need to make sure that the Navy is doing its job.
Offensive stratagems. There's Anschluss. Static rubber. Italy, how dare you?
Italy.
Mission effort. Japan, almost as if they're not cool guys. No, at least Germany's sticking with it. We can rely on... Never mind.
Écoutez. Pareil.
Such an awkward shaped country after the Anschluss.
Yeah. You know, that's really the only reason he wanted to take the like Bohemia. Fix the border. Real EU4 player.
Oh, you can guarantee Czechoslovakia now.
It doesn't, don't they ask me to help anyway? Or do I need to actually guarantee them?
I have no idea. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure, like, there's, like, it's an event.
Yeah, it's 25 political power, though, so... Oh, here we go.
What's up?
It's time.
Oh. Oh my god.
Alright, so, I mean, if we are attacking... we are gonna be fighting Germany, then we can probably save Memel for you as well.
It depends on what they fire first. I mean, if they ask for Memel, I think I gotta give it to them.
You can still help.
Well, no, but we want them to demand Czechoslovakia.
Oh, because that would... yeah, like, we would both have to guarantee you.
Mm-hmm.
Not that bad.
Well, let's see how it goes.
You could take it back probably easily enough. They're distracted fighting both us and the Czechoslovakia.
Attention.
Okay, democracy is gaining support in Italy. Slowly.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to pitch in with this popularity boost?
I don't know.
I'm not democratic yet.
My political power isn't super great.
I'm just saying that would make things a lot easier down the line if we can get Mussolini out of power.
I don't think it would even get him out of power. It'd be a distraction at best. I'd be amazed if Democratic Italy could actually win.
Well, if we sent troops to help. Yeah.
I mean, I don't
know if we have enough really to
I don't think we can do that unless you're already at war with Italy. And again, then they're just a distraction.
Which is good.
Yes, but...
opens up another front.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it would be good as a distraction. I doubt we'd actually be able to get rid of Mussolini that way.
Mm.
Sure, I'm gonna do it. I'll help you out.
Cool. I mean, even if we, even if it doesn't succeed, I think it's probably worth it.
Gardez vos rangs.
Okay, that went well.
Yeah, I should have been looking. Alright.
Okay.
Polish Lithuania
There's ample
Conquestium.
There is ample history between Poland and Lithuania. Now that we are once again united through force of arms, perhaps it is time to revive the most glorious days of our past.
Weird. That's funny. It's like, oh, they changed their name. I guess we like them now. I'm gonna join their army that just killed my brother.
As the rebirth of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. As Poland and Lithuania are once more governed by a single state, the Polish government has begun drawing on history for its propaganda in an effort to unite the people behind its policies. Historical experts bombard the population with the various ways in which a united Poland and Lithuania could stand against the threats on their borders, recounting tales from the height of power of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. The approach seems to be having some effect on redirecting the people's outrage and on focusing their thoughts on the glory days of old. Today, the Polish government has taken this one step further and proclaimed the restoration of the Commonwealth, renaming the country to the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. If God is with us, then who is against us?
Certainly not the Lithuanians we just killed.
Actually, you know, I have cores on Latvia, so yeah, look at that.
Do it. Kill them. Do it. Yeah.
Oh man, that's really funny.
Yeah, really no reason not to.
Yeah. Years later, there would be significant unrest that Latvia wasn't added to the name, as they. What if they just kept adding it, the Polish, Lithuanian, Latvian Commonwealth, to like appease everybody? So eventually you get to Estonia, and it's just like a list of names.
Mm-hmm.
Just.
I should probably add some anti-air guns to my troops. They had a decent bit of heart attack.
Spain's still holding out.
Spain is resilient, but the Spanish, they're fighting hard. A hard push from Spain. Spain is on the back foot now, but Spain counterattacks, putting Spain at a disadvantage.
Attention. Attention.
I want to put support anti-tank in my infantry units, but I don't know if I mean, I have very few anti-tank right now. Got like 40. But I still am lacking in guns. Like, not severely, and I'm making them pretty quickly. Like, relative to where I was at before, at least. But, yeah.
What is Hitler up to right now? Synthetic rubber, so.
Hitler does not have one testicle. That is propaganda. He has 4. You missed out. Jojo Rabbit's great. It was a good movie.
No, I've heard really good things about that.
Yeah.
No communists, only mold, so not far off.
Gardez vos rangs. Parez. Gardez vos rangs. Aux ordres. Gardez vos rangs.
Right, defensive stratagems. Right, so military factories.
A bunch of free factories. You know, I wish Switzerland was just slightly different. To look down at it and like, do I own Switzerland? I'm like, no, I don't own Switzerland. Why would I own Switzerland? Same color, almost.
I feel like Hitler often looks at the map and
Is that me? Is that mine?
How's China doing? They're actually doing okay. They're actually pushing the Manchukuo. They've got a bad naval invasion in the south, but in the north they're actually pushing. Kinda.
they're not going to be able to hold. Japan's already gotten, looks like they've already gotten rid of.
Rid of who?
So when they initiate the Marco Polo Bridge incident, they get a serious debuff to fighting Chinese nations.
Oh, okay.
Looks like they've already got rid of it, so they're gonna push through now.
Yeah, and it looks like the nationalists are winning in Spain.
And how's it going, Jackies? Just noticed you there. Historical focus.
Still go the other way, but I think that Republican territory is getting smaller and smaller.
Getting all that manpower from Latvia coming up. Most exciting thing that's happened so far. And at least the Republicans are putting up a valiant defense. Fighting in Madrid.
Aux ordres.
They're not doing bad, but they're also not doing good enough. I think they're going to win.
Gardez vos rangs. Parez.
That's a healthy chunk of democracy in Italy right there. 7%.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking there's a shot.
Hopefully it won't fire until we're at war with them or something. That's the most likely way that we could actually benefit from it.
Well, if it fires before they join the Axis, then they can't join the Axis.
Also true.
Ooh,
Also very good.
That's very nice.
Parez. Gardez vos rangs.
Unfortunately, their stability is 84% right now. It's going to take a little bit before we can actually stage a coup or anything.
Oh, I gotta get rid of the victors in the Great War thing, too. I forgot about that one.
Yeah. That one is the, what is it called? Army reform.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time to go for Latvia.
Pareil. Aux ordres.
If you really want to get revenge, you need to go after Sweden, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically also Russia, but I'd hold off on that for a while. For a while.
And preemptively attack Germany.
Gardez vos rangs.
The real Chad move.
It'd be funny if in this game Poland became basically the Germany.
Get working on that, mod makers.
Oh. Here goes Latvia.
Should I go for Estonia?
You know,
Go ahead, man.
I mean, I feel like that's even more likely that Germany might, that the Soviets might attack you. But
Oh, yeah, that's a very good point.
I'm pretty sure they get. Oh, or was it Latvia? I don't know. Part of me wants you to. Another is just like doesn't really get you too much.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the don't vote because we don't want to end up fighting the Soviets. That'd be like the worst possible scenario.
I'm not certain if it
We're
makes it
fighting
more
on
likely
both
they
sides.
attack you.
They tend to go after Estonia, so, you know...
They get claims on Estonia,
Yeah.
but they don't necessarily have to go through with them.
They don't have to, but there's a good chance they will. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's really up to you. If you think it's worth the... You think the risk is low enough that it can be done, I think go right ahead. But if you don't think that, I would not risk. I'll be right back. You only need to pause if anything major happens. Actually, I'll wait till my focus is done. And I'll...
By the time I'd be done with it, they
Okay,
would
German Reich is
probably...
justifying against us.
Huh. I guess that means they're doing the Czechoslovakia thing. Really wish that I had remembered army reform. Bunch of factories that I probably didn't need to.
Attention.
You can never have too many factories.
Well, yeah, but I also really should have gotten rid of this modifier. Got me a lot more population. War support.
I think by the time I'd finish justifying on, I'd already be fighting Germany.
Okay.
Pareil. Pareil. Écoutez. Aux ordres.
I'm gonna be able to get Charles de Gaulle as a theorist in just a
Nice.
moment. Grand Battle Plan Doctrine plus 15% and some army stuff. There we go. Good old Chuck de Gaulle.
Gardez vos rangs. Pareil. Pareil.
Go ahead and put the support anti-tank in my units. Hope that'll help a little bit. Yeah, I need a lot more. Oh, decent bit more. Hey, Kustomi, thanks for joining me. Sorry, I just noticed you.
I don't get tank. Need more tanks. Oh my god, my Air Force. I forgot about my Air Force.
Your what? Your Air Force? Yeah.
Air Force. Yeah, I forgot to research anything in it yet.
I haven't really been working on that myself either. Not been my primary
It's
thing.
not the most important thing.
It's
Well,
pretty important.
it's pretty
I probably
important.
should have been
Yeah.
doing some stuff for it, but I haven't been. Because my army
I
is
just
in
completely
such a
forgot
bad
about
state.
And so I looked down at like the thing that was building, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, these are really old fun. Interwar bomber, interwar fighter.
Yeah, I haven't done anything with the Navy.
No, I mean,
I've drilled
maybe
them a little
honestly,
bit.
There's not much I can do with mine.
Yeah.
they got more ports now, at least. You're not completely reliant on Danzig not being taken over.
Why not Danzig and war? I'll make a save right before my focus is finished to make sure that I will not guarantee Czechoslovakia, because I'm pretty sure I don't have to, but we'll be able to reload if we do.
Gardez vos rangs.
Well,
Aux ordres.
I think you might have to, because I think what triggers that is a little in time.
No.
Right?
No, I mean,
You know
that's the
what
thing
triggers
is that
Czechoslovakia and French?
so what would happen if, like, if anything, that's the reason why it wouldn't happen, is because the they get that event. If the French decide to help the Czechs, but the British don't, that forms the little entente as an event. Like, or Czechoslovakia could choose to do it, which they have not, since they're doing historical stuff. I've got, like, I got a bunch of dudes in Africa so that when Italy does fight us, we can probably push through them pretty easily, or at least defend well. Hopefully Italy, we won't even need to fight Italy for a bit.
Hey, if our coup works.
Gardez vos rangs.
Oh wow, that's getting up there.
What is?
What?
Italy's democratic support.
Yeah.
Aux ordres.
Yeah.
Attention. Attention.
43%.
Alright, I'm gonna make a save.
Attention.
The Czechs are on their own. Okay, one sec. Czechoslovakia must be defended. Here, 1 second, be right back.
Steve! Why?
What's it? What?
Are we reloading?
Yes. Did you not have an option?
I thought we were supposed to defend Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, it says you didn't.
I thought I said yes.
Oh, wait, no, okay, you did. Alright, okay, my bad, I'm dumb.
Okay.
I'm the dumb one here, sorry. Alright, so we must prepare.
Right, I'll be right back.
Alright, yeah, Munich Conference. German demands for the Sudetenland region of Czechoslovakia, where a significant number of active Germans live, have come to a head. Adolf Hitler has positioned forces along the Czechoslovakian region border in preparation for an attack. Talks are being held in Munich between Britain, France, Italy, and Germany in the hopes of negotiating a peaceful end to the Sudeten crisis. The British have refused to back down and are instead threatening the Germans with war if they violate Czechoslovakia's borders. War may be imminent. We must prepare. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh yeah, they're in the Allies, and so am I, so yeah. Okay. Watch them back down, that'd be funny. Nope, it's me, I'm playing France, Steve is the UK, and Chris is the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Want to become the United States of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Because they're democratic or whatever. Soon, eventually.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on that so I could help with Italy too. I just haven't been really focusing on it. I probably should have been, though.
No, the US is just doing the regular thing. We're doing historical focus and all.
Hungary is Hungary.
Of course. As being relevant.
Yeah, so the democratic path, you don't become the Republic of.
Yeah, I saw. It's weird that because there is actually a little bit. I tested it out. That there is data that it says it says in the game somewhere, the Republic of Hungary. Like if you hover over it, but it doesn't actually change the name of the country.
Yep.
Yeah, it's strange. I think it's a bug.
No, it's electing the king locks the name like it does for the route.
Oh, what was that?
Electing a king will lock the name in.
Oh, okay. So you have to. Could you become the Republic of Hungary not by decision and then go down the thing? Oh.
I have no idea.
If that's what the thing is.
Okay, I'm back. Let's see.
Alright, you're back? Did you unpause, Steve?
I did, yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I didn't know if you were back.
Again.
There it is.
Hungary renounces the Treaty of Trianon. Actually, I'm gonna pause it just again real quick. Okay, no, it's already paused. Good. I was trying to figure out our plan, our end plan.
Alright, and you should be able to get called in a second.
Yeah, and do you want me to launch the invasion right away, or do you want to?
Yeah, I'd say launch it right away.
Okay. I'm wondering if I should send all my troops from that.
All right, I'm gonna turn the speed down to 1.
Can I assign them to the same order? I can't send all my troops.
Just
send as many as you can.
Just get a naval base and then transfer them in.
Invasion.
Yeah, you can then move your troops once you land in a port. Yeah, so Steve, like, this isn't quite the way it would normally go because we were all prepared for this.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, when you play as like a democratic nation, and particularly the Allies, the goal is to try and fix all your problems as fast as you can to stop Germany.
Right.
But you have to juggle the when are you ready to go versus
how many problems.
Yeah. Because, like, this is the best point to stop them, as far as I can tell. But it's also really hard to be ready by then, unless you had that in mind.
Alright. Ready on pause?
Not just yet. I'm taking a look at my, focus tree and inside here. I'm just gonna go next. No further appeasement? Let's see. What will that do? Join faction tension, don't really need that. Encourage the colonial fleet. No. Oh, research speed? 7%? Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Alright, get on pause.
So here's I'm also going to start up a second order before we unpause. Second naval invasion, which will spawn, or not spawn, but fire about 70 days after this.
Okay.
And hopefully by then I'll have more troops in that second division than the second army. Let's see. Naval invasion, once again, just going to
There are actually a lot of Germans moving off my front. So I
We're
would
probably going for Czechoslovakia.
Exactly. I would like to get as many of them away, then I might actually be able to push. Alright. You unpause when you're ready, Steve. I'm ready whenever.
Gardez vos rangs.
Yeah, let's gotta do a little bit of house cleaning real quick. And, so...
Keep in mind, I only have like 30 minutes left.
Okay. I'm unpausing now. I'm gonna say this. One thing I wish this game did a little bit better is that all of your armies they never start with the same color.
What?
So you can change it, obviously, but like having all of your orders the same color for a while, I wish it would just automatically set itself to a different color for each army you make.
Okay. No forts in Paris. I don't really see a reason to have forts in Paris. By the time they get right to Paris, you're probably already done. Well? You at war with them, Steve? Are they calling you in? Can you join? What's happening here?
Not yet. I haven't heard anything yet from anybody.
Like, they're in the Allies. We are in the Allies.
They haven't declared war.
Oh, really?
Oh wait, no, they have declared war.
Yeah.
Why the fuck am I...
Can you join? Okay. Click on Czechoslovakia and ask to join war.
Huh.
Join war.
Actually, yeah.
They will accept.
Okay,
there
weird.
we go. What? I can't... There we go. Okay. Sweet.
Okay. We
All right.
ready then?
Yep,
Just about.
doing
Let
it.
me pause real quick. I just need to do one thing. To get this research set up. Then I can... Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm launching the naval invasion. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Relax.
We are
Hey
pushing.
guys,
Yes.
do you want me to come in?
I wouldn't. Like, if you're ready, I'd say go for it.
I might be. Okay, I sent the request to join the faction, Steve.
Allez.
Yeah, just give me one.
I want to see if I can push. Just to give it at least a little bit of an attempt.
'Cause there are no Germans on my border. I might be able to push.
Okay.
Wait, don't unpause yet.
Oh, sorry. Are
I
you
have
just
to join the war.
just gonna be able to blitz the Berlin?
I might be able to. Okay, I sent the request.
Aux ordres.
All right. Whenever you're ready, you can unpause.
Tiens ennemis.
Oh well, there's that.
Oh, well. Maybe start that coup, Steve?
Écoutez.
Okay. Getting started.
Ooh,
Okay,
actually,
what's
here we
they
go.
were?
Écoutez. Écoutez.
I'm pushing into Germany right now.
Pushing into Hamburg.
Okay.
Pause it real
You're
quick.
already in. Wow. Yeah.
Aux
Okay,
ordres.
now start expanding to other cities in the area.
Aux ordres.
Yeah, once I'm just gonna get some air support.
Yeah, just take that entire
Ooh,
coast.
air support. That's a great idea.
Yeah, we have air control over West Germany.
I'll try and get air control over East Germany.
Like, they're barely even trying to push into Czechoslovakia right now. And you're gonna cut them off, the one place that they did.
I hope so. So, if we win, can I have the areas of Germany that are not?
Absolutely.
Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
In just a second. Gotta get this offensive line going. Do you want me to hit for Berlin or one of the other cities around here?
I'd say just take the coast.
Yeah.
Take the coast?
Yeah, at least the
okay.
western
Head over to the
coast.
Grab Hanover. Hanover's a big city.
Hanover? Okay, I'll start painting it that way.
Now just make a front and like spread out. Get all of your dudes in there.
I'm working on it.
They're too distracted to do anything.
Ooh, I have some ships that I could be using. Okay.
I still gotta get more troops over there, though. Keep that in mind. Okay, turning it up. Right.
Écoutez.
The Italians aren't even trying to push. So I'm not gonna try either.
Yeah, I'd say just hold the line.
Yeah.
Allez, on se bouge.
Yeah. The Italians didn't expect the Polish Lithuanian Commonwealth to reconstitute itself. And joining the war to stop Hitler.
The real heroes here. Like, you are... If you get some horses, just walk into Berlin.
Yeah, Hitler wasn't expecting this.
Visez bien. C'est parti.
I'm winning on almost all my battles.
Yeah, I can see. I haven't even had a battle yet.
I encircled the few troops that were in Prussia, so...
I'm about to take Frankfurt.
Oh, okay, so we got German troops coming in towards me.
Yeah,
You know, makes sense.
did you have a chance to even spread out?
Not yet, we're stuck in Hamburg right now.
I mean, there weren't any dudes there at first.
I know, I put the orders down, I have it set to go, but they're not
I mean,
really
at that
moving.
point, that's probably a good point that you just manually move dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like you got an encirclement job.
I do. It's only like one Panzer, but it's still cool. Still cool. We're into Frankfurt.
Aux ordres.
Low supplies, god damn it.
Gardez vos distances. Gardez vos distances.
I'm gonna try and circle Bitburg.
Écoutez. Attention.
Oh
I
wait,
probably
hold
did
on.
just kind of end up walking into him.
Yeah, I am reminded. I can go take Libya.
Aux ordres.
Oh, yeah. That's a thing that can be done.
British Malaya.
I forgot the whole
Attention.
empire, they're all... We'll join your war!
New Zealand's in. War is set. We got this.
Canada, tell me some nothing. Australia! What we do without you.
Écoutez.
I'm just gonna do a stupid and do a push right to the very western tip of Czechoslovakia. See how this works.
Attention. Écoutez. Gardez vos rangs. Gardez vos rangs.
And it would be great if that coup fired right now.
I'll be fucking better. Not gonna fight up for you. Hopefully soon though, if we can get a civil war going, man, it's gonna take some pressure off. Eventually.
Arrêt.
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
just need
they're-
Czechoslovakia not to fall for the one in
C'est parti.
Italy is attacking your
Aye.
African holdings. John,
Yeah, I know.
this morning. Didn't see that.
I'm attacking
They're
them.
attacking yours, too.
Oh!
Apparently, a few more dudes would have been good on your front, but I'll be able to take
I think
Libya.
they're
Won't be
I
that
don't see
bad.
them attacking mine. Oh, I see.
Steve, do you have the Royal Navy doing stuff?
Yes, I have them
Okay.
patrolling the English Channel.
What about the
Very nice.
Mediterranean?
Nah. Let me see. What do we got in the Mediterranean?
A lot.
Is that Gibraltar?
Continuez d'avancer.
So you want to get some stuff patrolling the Mediterranean and
Gardez vos rangs.
some strike forces in there, because we don't want the Regia
Aye.
Mariana to have free access.
Okay.
It's free real estate.
Aux ordres.
Whole Mediterranean.
Gardez vos rangs.
I believe you already have a fleet that's stationed in the Mediterranean.
I do.
So, see if you could use that.
Attention.
Hold on, this I'm doing. I haven't met Gibraltar. Gibraltar.
On se mate.
Anyway, yeah.
This is going very well.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Continuez d'avancer. C'est parti.
Okay, yeah. I think. Oh man, John, you're really making good stuff.
Yeah.
Attention. Gardez vos rangs.
They called the first one the Great War. They're gonna call this one the less than Great War.
Aux ordres.
Yeah, if this war ends before 1940, then we just did a lot better than we did in real life.
About to get a bunch of dudes encircled, and by a bunch, like 2 divisions. I'll be able to help you out in the north.
Yeah, we're still kind of pinned down around here, unfortunately.
Attention.
Well, it looks like you are expanding a little bit, so that's
We
good.
are
But
expanding a
pitié.
bit, but I mean it's very slow. We just don't have a lot of like space to move.
Attention.
We're just having a staring contest with Italy.
Yeah,
Attention.
we may have to send another group of
Pas de pitié.
Okay, so in 1 year, we're gonna.
Alright, I am out of
Attention.
manpower though.
You know what I mean? Fuck. I didn't think about that.
Well, at the moment, I still haven't changed any of my conscription. I don't have the powerful right now. I'm still working on getting towards my army reform. Honestly, like, this is what Germany looked like in, like, 1945.
Yeah.
A lot of my... I'm
But
good.
you know, in real life, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth would return to
Yeah, exactly.
march into Berlin, basically.
Yeah. Honestly,
Yeah, so fun fact: most of the bombers that the British had tapped to partake in their Dresden raid were Polish,
Écoutez.
huh?
who found out about the Yalta Convention the night before.
Hmm.
In order to prevent a mass just mutiny and slaying
Gardez vos
of
distances.
British Air Force officers, the British Air Force confiscated all weapons from every Polish volunteer.
Dang. All right, so Steve, what I feel like we can learn here is that sometimes it's a very good idea to not bother making a front, just move dudes. Because you've got a huge pocket there that is looking very bad, actually.
Gardez vos
rangs. It's getting reinforced constantly, so that's the good thing.
Attention.
I was expecting them to go out with the plan like immediately, they didn't, so they ended up getting surrounded. Considering there was nobody there, I don't know why they didn't move.
Pareil.
But my second army is coming in now, as we speak, so...
Other things to learn are the post-Malone Commonwealth is...
The post-Malone Commonwealth? What?
That's what it's called. It's a good thing you have so many dudes that they can't even quite push out. Like,
no, they can't.
Like, you've got like 6 dudes. Yeah, like, I'd say start pushing with a lot of your guys.
I'm gonna have like 40 dudes in this area when this is done.
Now you have 5 dudes in. Okay.
Like, it's gonna be once the other army gets here, I'm gonna have 40 dudes.
I'm not far from cutting Germany in half.
Yeah, I can
which
see
would
it.
be fantastic.
Shame that Poland doesn't have like more combat sort of focuses, because if they did, you probably could have been. You'd probably be in Berlin by now.
I am fielding an entirely infantry.
You have like 5 dudes just kind of sitting in Hamburg, where there's 1 division attacking the north. Have all those dudes push into the north, dude.
Wait, where? Wait, what?
Okay, so in Hamburg, you have 4 divisions that are just kind of sitting there. You have 1 division that is attacking a dude in the north. Send all 4 of those dudes to go help out fighting those 2.
Which 4 dudes do I need to send?
There are 4 dudes in Hamburg.
In Hamburg?
Yes.
Ah, I see. Okay, yeah.
Just have all of your guys push everywhere. They have very few in the
I'm
south.
sending them
They
north
have
to
only.
Kiel.
What was that?
I'm sending them north to Kiel. Is that a good idea?
No, the ones to the west of that, I'd say first. Because there are 2 guys that have very little organization.
Oh, the west? Yeah, I
Yes,
see.
the more western bit.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
get
see
on
the
pause.
area. Yeah, I'm about to hit him.
Yeah, exactly. There are times that it's very good to manually move your guys.
Yeah, no, I noticed
This
that.
is
I mean,
one of them.
I basically, because there was nobody there, I expected it that they just kind of spread out and do their thing, but they didn't.
No, you have to make a front and you have to make an offensive line. That's how they'd spread out. They would not do it automatically
Vos ordres.
just because they're there.
Gardez vos rangs.
They're good boys. They listen to orders.
Vos ordres. Écoutez.
Accidentally deleted a front.
Attention.
All right, there are.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we got more troops coming.
Okay, Steve. There are no troops to your direct south. Move some guys to go take
Direct
that
south?
territory. Yes, like you see that? There are no guys.
Hanover?
Yes, like towards Hanover. There are some that are moving to reinforce, so you should have some guys block the, like, attack those guys so they can't move. So all your fastest guys, like, there is a mobile infantry that you should just send right to Hanover. All right, I'm pausing. Or maybe I was wrong, or I couldn't see them. I don't know. Like, yeah. But that mobile infantry you're attacking with, move to Hanover and actually attack those dudes with, like, all those, like, that 6 stack there that you got. Attack with those.
6 stack?
Yeah. Like, you have a bunch of, yeah, there you go. More guys.
Attention.
Uh-oh.
What? Are you, okay, you got pushed back a little bit. Not too big of a deal.
No.
And if you...
There we go, okay.
Hold on. You do have a front there, right? Like, that whole pocket?
Yeah, I do have a front.
Alright.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
I turned on the thing so I can see everyone's front.
Yes, okay.
It's
Very
kind
small.
of annoying because everyone just looked blue, so it's hard to tell who to, but,
Yeah.
you know.
That's why I don't turn it on.
Oh, we're taking back that one province of Czechoslovakia that they actually took.
Gardez vos distances.
Seriously?
Gardez vos distances.
Alright, I'm gonna stop all my pushes except the one in Libya.
Gardez vos rangs. Aux ordres. Aux ordres. Arrêt. Continuez d'avancer.
Maybe we'll stop the one in Libya.
Écoutez. Gardez vos rangs. Continuez d'avancer.
Alright, and if you could connect our fronts, like, that would be awesome,
Allez, on se bouge.
Steve.
Yeah, I'm slowly working on that.
Like, don't have your front going to east, have it just go south.
Yeah, that's what I'm just mostly
Like,
working on.
I mean, you probably want to defeat that offensive maneuver and have them go south. I am actually getting pushed back a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sending troops to aid in the south. We're hitting Hanover, basically.
Yeah, I think, Chris, I think your push in the north might be a great way to get to their capital. Like, if you just have all those dudes up there.
I had to slow down my push a little bit. But they're still going.
probably gonna have to be going pretty soon. Honestly, I'd say this is a win.
Well, since
Yeah,
we
I
got
think
another
so.
week before the, since we got another week before
Yeah,
the
we got another
DLC
week
comes out,
like this one.
let's continue this next time.
I doubt
Yeah.
this would take much more than an hour.
Well, we still gotta beat Italy.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there's stuff we can do after that too.
We could also try and fight the Russians. Maybe.
I know you wanted all that core territory.
Écoutez. Bougez-vous. Aux ordres. Aux ordres.
Be right back.
I really think... No, that's not a good time to do that. Nope, not a good time to do that. Because he's about to get encircled. Alright, it looks like my line is stabilizing, though.
This has gone a lot better than I thought it would.
It's Poland, man. And there's that encirclement down in... Is that an encirclement? That bit in the very south, in like the center of where Czechoslovakia is.
I don't think it's an encirclement yet.
Yeah, it's like that little bit next to Vienna, I guess, is connected there.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I think I am actually gonna have to be heading out now.
Heading out?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll pause it again then, so we can take a look around real quick and see. Yeah, I think this game could go on for another session.
Yeah.
And, you know what's funny, or not really funny, interesting, is that Republican Spain's still holding out.
They are.
Yeah, there's no one to help them. I mean, help the nationalists now.
That's very true.
Yeah, that's good.
And it's just like there's so much bloody fighting in like Germany right now, where like there's barely been anything in my Italian front.
See, here's the thing, if the Republicans win in Spain, there's a chance that I can get them onto our side. Because I have a cover Spain option.
Tirs ennemis.
Yeah, that could be very useful. And
Yeah.
we could all try to like increase their democracy.
Yeah, we could, I suppose.
And then we have Spain on our side. So I think that's what we should aim for.
Italy might have that coup. They have like 0.08 more fascism than democracy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna cut it here. So thank you guys very much for joining me. Rock over London, Rock on Chicago. I'm Cy Rock Omega, and have a nice day. Follow the channel to see more of this. Later.
Later.